Bam! Okay. Now that the fun is over, excuse me. Goodness gracious. I've had a lot of bread today. A lot of bread. You know, those Cheddar Bay biscuits. Got a lot of friggin' Red Lobster, right? Now, I want to talk about money. It's going to be a bits and bytes. I fucking hate money. Money is the root of all evil. That's what the Bible says, right? I fucking hate money. I always did. And, you know, the more I learned about it, the more I loathed it. You know, I remember trying to wrap my head around the concept of finance and payment and stocks and bonds and insurance as a child. You know, obviously my dad being an insurance broker and financial planner for the majority of his life, right? In other cultures outside of North America don't hold money as of high in importance. You know, like I said in the last video, there's something to learn from other cultures. Yeah. I'm looking at my desk here and the ever expanding crack here, which is fine because I have this reinforcement, that bow tie that I made. Knock on wood. Some real wood here, real wood. You know, this desk, this live edge desk. It's the only one I've made so far. It's made of spalted maple and river epoxy. I found the legs were found. You know, it was actually a scrap metal on the side of the road somewhere around here. And it's square tubing. Cut it all up, welded it all back together. I used a calculator for the angles because it's a staggered and asymmetrical legs. I haven't really finished it. It requires. I wanted to finish it with some aircraft cable at the bottom here, at the legs. That's why I have these holes drilled at near the extremities, you know, to keep everything in tension and absolutely solid. Like this desk doesn't wobble, right? And you know, sometimes I've said to people, you know, especially if they're learning so much from the life of an artist, right? And there's something to learn from Diogenes and other artistic people, other creative people that also don't give a shit about money, right? Because there's things in life that are of higher importance, and you know, like life itself, the sanctity of that. What is a person's life worth, right? This is why I get so angry, right? Because I don't feel appreciated. You know, I can yell into this void all I want, but if there's no appreciation and there's no reciprocation, then there is no relationship, and then there is no reason to live. Right? Without relationships, in my opinion, there's fewer reasons to live. That's a scary thing to think about. But when money gets in the way of relationships and family, it's absolutely tragic, and I've had that happen to me. Yeah, I've had that happen to me. I've had people take advantage of me for my time and my skills. And, I'll be honest, I've done that to other people, because I was hurt. I felt hurt, and it felt entitled. And I wanted to seize what was mine, or what I felt was mine, or I was doing it for survival. One of these things first. Different priorities and whatever else, what other choices that we make. And I've done postings on Instagram about this, blasting stupid rich people because they're so wasteful. They continue to misuse the tool to to flaunt and to show status. But wealth and riches are not status, okay? Those people have to pay other people to do things for them. The exchange. And this is what I'm referring to when I mention conversations I've had in airplanes with other mechanics, right? And this came up from one of my tradesman buddies, one of my close friends. I mean, when he's not flaking, drinking too much right now. That history is an exchange between the craftsman and the merchant, right? This is it's the material of so many other artists and the bane of our existence. Because people don't really understand how much it takes to be as good as I am, or as good as other artists are, or other craftspeople, And I, as a prideful man, I don't like when other people pay for things that I feel like I should be paying for. Right? In my mind, there's two options for my life. Either I'm homeless and I'm hunting, or whatever, scrounging to survive, becoming a criminal, and just trying to live without money, or I'm a rich person. And either or, I still don't care. Because there's more to life than money. I would rather live off the land and have a hard life than be a rich person. A rich person has as much chance of entering the gates of heaven as does a camel through the eye of a needle. It says something about humility. Other things from the New Testament, right? Like, pay unto Caesar what is Caesar's. So pay what is owed and what is due to whom it is owed to. And I think about of course, the story of Jesus entering the temple and flipping the table, right? Of the money changers. Because we shouldn't place commerce and money ahead of other priorities in life. Some things are worth more than money. In my time is worth something. My skills are worth something. we're going to get into when did I earn my first dollar? When I was a child, as a paper boy. And other various dirty jobs or laborious jobs. Being a dishwasher. I probably talked about this in other videos. I really have. I just can't remember all of them all the time. So forgive me if I repeat myself. Because obviously all of these topics between, this is humanity, right? Between the bits and bytes and the history of propaganda are our existence. It's very hard to say our existence as humanity, the fabric that the woven tapestry of our history and shared experience. What is a person's life worth? They say you can quantify it, right? Some people's lives are worth $1 million. Some people's lives are worth 10 million. Put a bounty on their head. Run them up the flagpole. Humiliate them in public. Make them feel worthless. Because confidence is far more valuable than money. The belief in oneself is priceless. So what do I believe? I believe money's fucking bullshit. Because when they keep printing it, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean shit. Right? Why would I say, this is from, I think, Robert Kernica, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, something I saw recently. Looked like him. Anyway. So why should I be saving money if they just keep printing it? And how, things like inflation is a hidden tax. And how, the rising cost of living, the influences of foreign investment, the corruption and collusion of bad actors within our own boundaries. Right? This is nothing new. This has been going on for eons. This is the ebb and flow of warfare and conflict, the reasons for war. Coming down to, I don't want that person to reproduce, so I'm gonna put them out of existence, or something along those lines. I want this territory. I want those resources. I want that dominion. Or I want that legacy. I want that prestige. I want that power. These are the themes of literature and tragedy. And honestly, I've never held a job longer than a year. Not in my life. I've never been able to claim welfare. I've never received any subsidies. I've had bursaries or returns. Occasionally, I took CERB. I did. I needed it. So did many other people. And I've been in debt, even though I've been earning money since I left university. And I'm not the only one like that, right? The means of indentured slavery, because as the angry conspiracies go, they don't want you to know about finance markets. People higher up in the hierarchy of, the upper middle class and so on and so forth. These structures of class warfare. 3 generations from wealth to ruin. You know that? You know that principle? That's all it takes. Same with 3 days or 3 meals away from civilization collapse. That's all it takes. That's all it takes for this all to fall apart. Skills are worth more than money. Family is worth more than money. What is a person's life worth? What is it worth to have one of the most powerful tools ever created in your hand or on your wrist? This thing. This is a compass too, GPS. I can read the map on this if I need to, give me directions. If I just plot it in the phone. I still have my E6B computer. Yeah, let's get that. Information and training is worth more than money. This is everything I need to know of fly a Cessna. And as an aircraft mechanic, I know even more. You see this, even though it's broken? This is more powerful than a Garmin. I know how to use this. I do. It's been a long time. But I do. Right? Other little stuff. Information, right? This is very old. See this one here? But it doesn't matter. The information doesn't really change. The principles of flight, aerodynamics, turning, gliding, descending, ascending. You know how many times I've been through ground school and I passed? Four times in my life. You know what it's like to never get your wings? That, the value of someone else's time was of higher priority because of politics. And the politics right now is to, as it has been for a very long time, to empty your wallet. Forgot I had this. This is a mechanical pencil. This is in with my paper and pencil from cadets. You know, this, let's see what this is. Some stuff I just haven't opened in a very long time. Consider that an artifact right there. SOPs, company duty. What is a person's life worth? My life is irreplaceable, as are many others. And you can't buy what I am. Dominance of creative people cannot and will not persist because of the internet. This is part of why I started the History of Propaganda, was to seize the means of production. I may not have wings. I may not have earned these. But I have them. And I have them. You know, memories are priceless too. Here's something. This is probably one of the other reasons why I pulled this out, because it's a basis on Rene Magritte. Okay. You know what it feels like to never get your wings? And you're always trying, no matter what, but the cost keeps climbing and there is no support for you. I fucking hate money. I'm not going to get into nitty gritty or anything like that. Feelings are irreplaceable. And all the times that money has gotten in the way have destroyed my life. All those times they have destroyed my life. for nothing. Thanks for watching.